I don't wanna know who's taking you home and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know who's taking you home and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, you were the one thing in my way, you were the one thing in my way, you were the one thing in my way, yeah. Cause you were the one thing in my way, you were the one thing in my way, you were the one thing in my way. And baby, you should let me love you, let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. But we don't talk anymore. Okay, yeah. You like it when I get aggressive, tell you to go faster, go slower, like Controlla, yeah, like Controlla, yeah. So guys, that video is a bit different. I was just having a bit of fun with something, tried to do a mashup. I enjoyed doing it, so it's kind of dope. But yeah, no, the reason I'm making the video is because, believe it or not, I posted a picture of me when I was in hospital, when I had a seizure after like 2 years and 7 months. And mind the language, but the fucked up thing is I actually had a second seizure. So like, I was busy chilling in the lounge with my brothers and stuff. And at about, 1:30 in the morning, I was sitting on the chair, we were busy playing some PS, and I'm on the floor again. So the reason I'm actually making the video is to actually inform you guys as to what you need to do if you ever had to see somebody who had a seizure. Like I always told myself, I'm going to inform you guys as to what Tourette syndrome is about. And my situation is a lot more rare than most people. Because Tourette patients don't usually have seizures, and strangely enough, I have seizures. Well, after a long time. But it's been a pretty shit situation the last, let's say, couple months. But yeah, it's not the greatest feeling, especially knowing that I went so long without a seizure, and then at such a time, like in the middle of my finals, just another seizure. So I was like, why? But yeah, there's not really much you can do. I mean, I'm sharing my experience with you guys because I always believe one person's weakness can, in essence, be their strength as well. So even though I had a seizure, I think me sharing this on my walk with Tourette's with you guys is also quite helpful. So I'm doing that, and I'm hoping that it can help you guys in a way that if you ever have to encounter somebody who has a seizure, you'll know what to do. So I'm gonna explain it in a step-by-step process. Initially, what happens is, what happens is, when somebody's in a seizure, their body usually looks as if, you know when a fish comes out of the water, how it gasps for air. So essentially that's what happens to me. My body trembles as if I'm a fish out of the water, and I also struggle for air. Usually the body's most dominant position would be on its back because it's the center of gravity. But the first thing you're supposed to do is turn somebody on their side. If somebody is in front of you and you can witness them having a seizure or convulsions, then you need to turn them immediately on their side. Because if they are on their back, there's a high possibility they could swallow their tongue and die. Secondly, even though usually most patients, when they're in a seizure, it's said that they're unconscious and they're not aware of their surroundings, but it's always helpful to talk to them. You know, close to their ear, not too close because they also need space to breathe, but it's preferable that you continue communicating with them even though they're on the floor. I didn't mention this in the first part, I should have actually mentioned this, but the one thing you do when somebody's having a seizure is keep calm, because nobody needs, like, the last thing you need to do is panic, because then you're screwed. But I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. No, you're not screwed. You just need to, first thing is put them on their side, turn them on their side, restrict their legs and their arms, because like with me, when I have a seizure, I twitch and I punch my face quite brutally. So my face on this side goes blue, and yeah, there's not really much I can do. I wake up and then people are explaining and telling me what happened to my own body. So it's not the most comforting of feelings, but screw it. It's just something you have to deal with. So yeah, essentially you turn them on their side, you ensure that they're not biting their tongue, so you make sure somebody's monitoring their tongue. If possible, put a bunch of keys in their hand, because that sensation also it almost like how do I say it? It gets them to waking up quicker. I know that helps with me. So you put like a bunch of keys in the person's hand. I know some of you might think that it might injure the person, but highly unlikely. You mustn't put sharp serrated keys. It must be those blunt door keys. Wooden door keys and stuff like that, not serrated metal keys that open gates. So yeah, preferably a nice bunch of keys to put in the hand. Also ensure that when they're on the floor, you elevate their head, or at least put something soft or like a cushion or a pillow underneath their head. So it also prevents the patient from injuring themselves. So essentially those are the 4 steps. It's turn them on their side, ensure that their tongue is not being bitten, or if you can actually, there's been a situation where somebody actually had to put their hand in my mouth. Yeah, it sounds kind of gross, but trust me, it can save your life. So like, if you laugh at it, cool. If you don't, whatever. But I'm telling you, this shit's serious. But like, okay. And a bunch of keys, and ensure that their head is elevated and not hitting things. So yeah. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the MashUP and that my message was helpful. And yes, it's been a while since I've actually done a video, so I'm happy that I made this one. Feel free to comment, post, like the main page for more videos and songs and covers. Yeah, so drop your comments, share, subscribe. Much love, my peoples. Till next time.